back up. Are you scared? I thought you'd have trouble finding me. I thought you'd have trouble finding me, but it seems like I just scared you off instead. Anyway, what are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? I'm down here. Maybe you can't see me. Maybe I need to be easier to find. This is how. Don't be scared. Come back. Hello. Hello. Here, hold on. Okay. Here you are. Oh. Let my hat be your guide. It's a little pointy. Oh, there we go. Hello? Hello. I see you're returning to my level. Welcome back. How are you? Welcome to my forest. Hi. Nice of you to visit me. I was told to be here today to meet you all. How's it going? How is everybody? I don't know why I'm here. I was told to be here today. Anyway, my hat doesn't need to be that tall anymore. You found me. You found me, it's okay now. Hi. I'm Gnomelynn. It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you. You're told to bring beans. Ah, thanks. Beans are nice. Thank you. I'll take some beans. Yeah. It's a big hat only for special occasions. Aw. I don't know. Usually, you know, in the forest, it's a detriment. It kind of makes me stand out a bit too much. You know, there's a lot of predators out there that could be after Gnome. I gotta blend in a little bit sometimes, you know. Hello. Hi, I'm Gnomelynn. It's nice to— oh my god, wait, don't throw beans at me. Don't bean me. I don't want to be beaned like that. Beans are nice, but maybe not too many beans. But hi, hello. Do you guys want to know a little bit about me? I'm told there's been preparations for you to learn about me. I don't know. Is this supposed to be an educational show? I'm not sure. I wasn't told much. I just was told everybody's supposed to meet me. To signal whether or not— no, I'm not. I mean, I am poisonous. I should not be consumed. Yes, I am poisonous. Quite poisonous. Do not consume the gnome. Yeah, anyway. Oh, here we go. There it is. Thank you. Okay. Hi. As I already said, I I am Gnomelynn. I'm 3 acorns tall. I'm much older than 2 years. I don't know why it says 2 years. I'm older than 2 years. I don't know what they mean. I think the first time I was sighted by a human was 2 years ago. But that doesn't mean I'm only 2 years old, right? Right? Yeah, 3 acorns tall. I am pretty tall for a gnome. With my tall hat, I don't know. I can't measure that high. I don't know how tall I am with the tall hat, but much more than 3 acorns. But again, I don't do that very often. Let's see. We also have the first photo evidence descending from the heavens. This was the first time I was seen by a human. I changed my shirt since then. I got a new shirt. I changed my hairstyle a little bit. But that's me. That's the picture they took the first time somebody saw me. I look alright. They could have got a better side of me, but it's okay. It's okay. Is it in 4K? What's 4K? I barely know what a picture is. What do gnomes eat? Well, you'll find out. Hold on. But this is from 2 years ago. Am I surprised to witness a real gnome? Yeah, we're pretty rare. Most people think we're not real anymore. But I'm here. And the other gnomes are somewhere. Probably. I think. Yeah, anyway, can we have another, can we keep it moving? Okay, there it comes. Here we go. There's a whole Gnomeverse? Well, there's a whole Peopleverse, right? So why not? Here we are. Here's things I like. Some she's what? A what? I'm a gnome. And I like mushrooms. And I like bugs, but not all bugs. I like berries. You asked what gnomes eat. Part of that is berries. I like berries. I like autumn. That's my favorite season. I even have a special autumn scarf, so I can be ready when it's the autumn season. It's my favorite scarf. But it's not autumn now, it's summer. Which bugs don't fit the vibes? Roaches. This is a list of favorite food? No, I don't eat bugs. I don't eat bugs. I don't eat autumn either. That's not, you can't eat the season. You can't eat pumpkins. I guess that would count. Can I lead you to why would I lead you to treasure? What do you think I am? That's leprechauns. Have I ridden any bugs before? Yes. Yes, beetles help me out sometimes. They're very nice. I tried to ride on a dragonfly once. It went great. Why don't I find a shirt that fits? This shirt does fit. That's rude. That's very rude of you. Anyway, those are the things I like. Those Those are some of my things I like. Now I'm gonna tell you about the things I don't like. We have loud noises. I don't like loud noises. They're bad. They startle me. Am I secretly something? I know I'm not secretly something else. What? You guys are the one who think I'm something else. What? Huh? Huh? I also hate lawns. A lot of people are wrong about gnomes and think that they belong in lawns, but I'm here to tell you that's not true. A lawn is not the native habitat of a gnome. They don't want to be there. They don't belong there. Lawn gnomes are propaganda. Don't believe it. I also don't like gray squirrels. They steal from me. I don't like them. I've never met a Smurf, no. These are my dislikes. I'm sure there's more, but we wanted to keep the list short today. We could have gone on for a long time otherwise. Why specifically gray squirrels? Are they the rabble-rousers of the squirrel kingdom? They are. Other squirrels are very polite. Other squirrels are polite and untroublesome, and gray squirrels are very rude and disrespectful. Yeah. Is that it? I think that's all there is to know about me. I'm just a gnome. I'm just a gnome. I don't know what else there could be. What about garden gnomes? Well, gardens are okay as long as it's not a lawn. Well, and some gardens are better than others. Have you ever seen a shork? Well, I've seen Avalon. Does that count? Are they bad because they're great, or are they great because they're bad? I don't know. I never thought about it. Am I gonna eat the papers? Why would I eat paper? What happened to my left eye? What do you mean? It's just behind my hair. It's just behind my hair. How did I come to know Avalon? I don't remember. I don't remember. Why don't I remember? Huh. I'll ask later. I'm sure there's an answer. Huh. Do we collab? What's collab? Am I still spiritually a shark? I'm a gnome. I'm a gnome. Where'd I get the paper? It has descended from the sky. Avalon prepared these. Oh wait, there's one more. There's one more. Do we hang out? Yeah, a little bit, yeah. She visits. Here we go. Oh, there we are. Design. What does this one mean? I didn't approve this one. I don't know what this one says. I don't know what any of this stuff means. But thank you, I guess, to Boopy. I know he was at least the guy who photographed me that first time. I don't know what design's supposed to mean. But that's fine, I guess. Those are the things you know about me. Hold hold on, let's get these out of the way. Get all these out of the way. Shoo. Knock these papers down. We're done with them. We're done with me from 2 years ago. We're done with it. I gotta show you my stuff. You saw my scarf already. You saw my scarf and you've seen my tall hat. My tall hat, which can let's try to stand up a little bit. There you go. It wobbles a bit because it's so tall. That's part of the other reason why it shouldn't be tall all the time, is because it's a little... If it's windy, I might lose it, you know? I might lose it if it's windy, because it's a little unstable at that height, you know? But where I learned how to read, I've always known how to read. I don't know. Gnomes come with that ability. Can I blacksmith legendary blades? What? No? Can I use the hat as a weapon? Maybe? I could whap with it. I don't think it'd be good for stabbing, if that's what you think. I don't think it'd be good for stabbing, if that's what you had in mind. It's not really solid enough for that. You cannot touch my hat. No, that would be rude. That would be rude. Every now and then, living in the forest, a leaf falls on me. And you know, sometimes it's fun to look at the light through the leaf. So I don't always take it off. Plus, if it rains, you know, a leaf could help me. Is the hat a defense mechanism against getting stepped on? It can be. Usually by, like, deer. I tend to stay out of the way of people. What do you mean pot of gold? I'm not a leprechaun. I'm not a leprechaun. Anyway, that's... Sometimes a leaf falls on me. Sometimes when it's autumn, a leaf falls on me too. Honestly, way more often in the fall, right? But like I said, it's not the fall right now, so I also don't need my scarf. But I still want you to see my cool scarf. A more seasonally appropriate thing I have is my flower crown. This was given to me by a chipmunk. We're nice, we're good friends. Merch when? What's that? What's that? Are those shoes? Yeah, they're my shoes. They match my hat. Isn't that nice? I dyed them myself in berry juice. Can I use the leaf to fly around like a parachute? I don't know what a parachute is, but I don't think I can fly. I could try. Am I a queen of something? No. Maybe that chipmunk thinks I am, though. I don't know. I like it. I like my flower crown anyway. I also occasionally have a mushroom. Am I a king? Yes. I also can have a mushroom sometimes to hold on to. It can be a good parasol, you know? I like mushrooms a lot, so sometimes, you know, I just want to be friends with a mushroom. They don't mind. They don't mind. It's good for the mushroom to have its spores spread around, you know. Yeah, it can protect me from the rain too. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a portobello? I don't think so. I don't know a lot of your human names for mushrooms, but I don't think this is that one. I also occasionally go to somebody's garden and steal a flower. I have a tulip. This one's a little out of season right now, but somebody managed to grow it. Would I consider myself a pollinator then? Do I help out the bees? Sometimes. The bees don't usually like it when I try to help them though. They tend to think I get in the way. I try though. I've tried. What environmental impacts do I have on the land? Very little, really, but I try to help. I don't know. Generally, very minimal impact. I'm just a little gnome. I have a little house, but it doesn't bother much, you know. Relocating it. Yeah. I just want this flower to enrich some of the soil in the forest. Why would I want your socks? Ew, I'm not stealing your socks. Why would I want those? Am I scared of spooters? Only big ones. I'm friends with some small ones, but the big ones, I think they want to eat me. So we're not friends. I have a healthy fear of those ones because they might decide to eat me. Yeah. Sometimes I put my hair up. Not very often though. But it can be good sometimes. Yeah. I think that's all I had to show. I told them I'm poisonous. Yeah, I try. They don't like to listen. But yeah, of course I have 2 eyes. Thought I didn't have 2 eyes just because one of them was covered with my hair. Man. 6 inches to 3 feet. What? I told you I'm 3 acorns tall. We already discussed my height. I don't know what to tell ya. Does my hair defy the force that keeps us on the ground that we humans call gravity? Yes. Yes. A gnome tulip? No, that's a normal tulip. It's just a smaller one. I don't know. Anyway, that's I don't want my hair up right now. You guys have any other questions? I don't know what Evelyn wanted me to do. She seemed to think it was important that you guys meet me. I have a feeling there's more to be done with this. I will probably not be left alone after this. But I'm sure that's fine. What games do I play video games? No. I don't know what video game is. You have a question? Okay. Go ahead. What's my day-to-day like? I wander about the woods and I chat with the critters and I gather food. Keep my house clean. Are gnomes fans of cross-stitching? I don't see why not. I think Evelyn's talked about that before. I don't know. She talks a lot. Sometimes I tune it out, but yeah, it sounds fine. Do I spontaneously explode? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's a weird question. Do I have a gnome roommate? There's some bugs that hang out sometimes. Does that count? How much frolicking do I do per day? Much frolicking. Much frolicking. Do I like playing pranks on people? I usually just like avoiding people. But I don't know, if I see an opportunity, I won't turn it down. Has Evelyn taught me how to game? No. Members only archive. What's the... I don't think that's the plan. I cannot find you, Truffles. No. What's my relationship with toads? We're pretty chill. I like toads. They don't try to eat me, which they could. Some toads are really big. But we're chill. We're good. We're buddies. Some toads are kind of rude. But generally we get along. If I go to visit a toad or some frogs, sometimes I get stuck in the mud. So I don't go to see them very much because I tend to get stuck in the mud and it's hard to get clean after all that, you know, so I only see them sometimes. Do I have magic abilities? No. I don't know what you guys consider magic, but I don't think so. Nothing that I find that magical. I don't... Yeah, no. Minish cap stream? What's that? Don't tell Evelyn I said this, but she can be a yapper. She really can. She really can. It wears me out sometimes when she visits. Do you ever sit on lily pads? Yes, sometimes. Yes, sometimes. A Komodo dragon? I don't think I got those here. I don't think we got those around here. I've never met one of those. How do I breathe without a nose? I have a nose. I breathe like anybody does with my nose, and I guess sometimes with my mouth. Evelyn do be kinda a heckler. Gotta be careful to make you do this thing called farming in Melvor. Farming doesn't sound so bad. I don't know what a Melvor is though. What's my opinion of ants? They're quite industrious. Sometimes I'll watch them take their food away. Something will die and then I'll watch the ants take it apart bit by bit to their home. It's pretty fun. It takes them a while, but you know, I got all day. Opinions on leprechauns? Never met one. Do I have science abilities? I don't think so. Do I get along with ants? Yeah, we mostly stay out of each other's way. They're really focused ants. You know, I don't think they want anything to do with me. I watch them sometimes, but they're quite indifferent to me. I'm sure if I died or something, they would eat me, but... What are my thoughts on the gnome stock market crashing? There's a gnome stock market? I'm not a part of that. I've never heard of this. Do I own a comically large hammer? I guess I could use my mushroom to smack somebody if I had to. Maybe it wouldn't be effective against someone of your size, but maybe a gray squirrel could deter them. Not much deters them though. Have ants ever tried to take me away? Luckily, no. No. What's my day-to-day like? What do I do for fun? I like looking at flowers. And, climbing ferns. You can see there's a lot of ferns around here. I like finding new mushrooms. Yeah. Gnomes and fantasy dwarves. Well, gnomes have a long and storied history. Gnomes, as you tend to know them, are originated with I believe they were called kobolds, and they were creatures of the mines long ago. And that's different for me though. I'm not a rock gnome. I'm a forest gnome. Am I prone to violent outbursts like Evelyn? I've never seen Evelyn have a violent outburst. But no, I'm not violent at all. Never. Never. Do I tend a mini garden? I do, yes, I do. I have a little garden. I grow some herbs, and I'm trying to grow a blueberry bush, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work out. What berry is my favorite? Blueberry. What timing? Blueberry. Are there fairies in the forest? I think so. That's a weird answer. I'm not entirely sure, but I think there's fairies. I'm convinced there's fairies. I see things sometimes and I don't know what they are. I think it's the fairies. Do you think I could ride a rabbit or a green iguana? Which would I prefer? Well, I don't know what an iguana is. Rabbits are okay. I could probably convince a rabbit to let me ride it. I've met rabbits. Any Jimothy sightings lately? Yeah, I saw Jimothy the other day. He's doing alright. He said hi. Has Evelyn mentioned a world called Bloodborne? I think so. I think so. Again, I tuned it out. So I don't know. Super duper cute. Don't let Evelyn stuff you in their pocket. Thank you. She did try to do that once. I had to bite her finger. She let me go. Thank you. Blueberries are pretty great. Yeah, I don't know if they'll work out, but yeah. A blueberry at my size, like eating a watermelon. Yeah, blueberry is a great food source. That's, I talked a bit about my impact on the environment. I'm so small. It doesn't take a lot for me to keep going. I don't need much. Yeah. Was that everybody's questions? I was told this would take longer. I think Evelyn wants me to learn how to play games. For you guys, I guess. So, that'll happen. Maybe. How did I meet a shark in the forest? I don't remember still. I'll ask. We'll see what Evelyn says. Gonna be leaving early, remember to water. Oh, thank you. Yes, I will. Are the elves as posh as the humans think they are? There's elves? Where? I haven't met any elves. What about my house? It's cute. It's pretty simple. I got a nice roof out of leaves. I change it out whenever they start to wear down, Who is this? Gnomelynn? Hi, I'm Gnomelynn. You promise you'll see us again? Yes. I guess so. I guess. What kind of games would I like to play? I don't know. I don't know what they got. I don't have pointy ears, no. Well, wait, do I? I don't see my ears much under all my hair. Maybe I do have pointy ears. I don't know. No. I think I've asked enough. Know what I'm saying? Should try a game called Soma. Okay. Is Gnomelynn gonna be streaming sometimes? I guess that's what you call it. I guess so. Is Evelyn forcing me to do this? Yes. Yes. Maybe no ears? No, I have ears, definitely. Definitely. Could I use acorn scales thing as a hat? I could, yeah. An acorn cap. I like to use them as bowls, usually. They make a good bowl or cup. You have to kind of cut off the pointy end and level it out and all that, but it works pretty good. Are my people plotting to overthrow your people? No. No. Definitely not. What are my favorite plants slash trees? Ooh. Oh, there's so many. Well, my favorite tree is the one my house is built under, which is a maple. It's very nice and quite mossy. I like grasses. They have nice fluffy blooms that are usually too high up for me to see well. But, you know, if you bend it down from the base. I've tried to climb them sometimes to see it better too, but it doesn't always work out. Do I harvest sap for syrup? A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna put my mushroom down. It gets a little heavy. The mushroom gets a little heavy sometimes. I hold it for a while. I'm only so strong. Well, I'm told I'm supposed to come back on Tuesday. And I think I'm supposed to tell you that Evelyn won't be here tomorrow. Be your keychain? What? I can't do that. I can't do that. I'm just a gnome. Do I use fallen feathers of birds as clothing accessories? They're pretty good for warmth. You have to it depends on the feather. Depends on the feather. A lot of them are too big. So I cut the pieces off of the quill, you know, the fluffy bits, and I use those. You could make a pillow, that kind of thing. She's foisting her work onto me. A little bit. Maybe you guys can help me with that next time I see you. Do you think you could beat Evelyn in an arm wrestling competition? No. But maybe if I train, maybe if I try hard, I could get there. I bet I could if I tried real hard and I worked at it for a little while. Good afternoon. The vampire shark lady who usually streams here. Yeah, I'm stopping in for today. My presence was requested. For some reason. Before I leave, can I come closer to the camera? Yeah, I could try. Hold on, let's see. How's your camera work? Oh, you got this. I believe you can figure out how to zoom in. There you go. There you go. Are you sure you got your... Okay, that's one way to zoom in. That's one way to use your camera. Is this close enough? Is this what you wanted? Never seen Evelyn lift anything as heavy as that mushroom, so I got a chance. Cool. I'll work on it. We'll be seeing much more of me, or might returning to the wild. Well, ideally I would like to be in the wild as usual, but I think it seems there's other plans for me now, and I'll be here sometimes. I'm sure it'll work out. You guys will make it worthwhile for me, right? It'll be fun. It'll be fun, right? You guys will help me learn how to play a video game. Do you know if Evelyn ever mentioned making something called a gnome DVD? No, I've not heard about it. What offerings do I require? Offerings? Offerings. I don't know. I never thought about being offered things. Oh. Oh yeah, I did. I have my photo has been used to protect people before, I'm told. I'm glad I could do that for you all, even if I did so unknowingly. No, what was that? What was that? Hello? What? Don't let Evelyn take this from... Okay. I don't know where to put it. Oh. I'll hide it in a hole somewhere. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what it's for. I don't know what that's for, but thank you. I don't know why it had to be a loud noise to do that, but you know, I'll take it. Does Evelyn have any secrets I can expose? Maybe. One day. I don't know you all well enough yet. I can exchange it for goods and services. Huh. Mental grasp on the concept of currency. Whoa! What are those? What are those? Thank you. I'm sure those are good to have. Do I have to hide those too? Anyway, I know that I try to be nice to the forest, and the forest gives me nice things. Is that goods and services? Am I familiar with David the gnome? No. Hide them? Okay, I'll hide them with the other one. Just running by. Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like my hat. It can be tall too. Bye bye. 10 suspiciously fishy gnomes appear next to you. What do you mean suspiciously fishy? Oh, I think I know what you mean. I think that's something Avalyn's told me about. They have a ball and chain. Yeah, Avalyn's told me about you guys being like that. That's weird. Why are you guys like that? Ever hear of another gnome by the name of Danny DeVito? No. What's he do? You guys seem to know a lot of gnomes. Avalyn told me that gnomes were really rare, and that was part of why I needed to be here, so you guys could meet a real gnome, but it seems like you guys already know a bunch of them. Why did I have to do this then? Avalyn's injustices know no bounds? Dang. Wow. Nomi Novito? I don't know who that is. Has Avalyn told me anything about you? Spoken at great lengths about you specifically? No, I don't think so. Never met a real gnome? Okay, well now you have. Most magical place I've ever been. Oh, one time I was walking along and I got to this meadow and it had just stopped raining, and all of the flowers and the grasses were really sparkly. That was pretty cool. Hello. Who's this? Hi, I'm Gnomelynn. Welcome. Hello. How are you today? What's your guys' favorite color of flower? I gotta get a feel for the room. I gotta know what I'm gonna have to deal with going forward when I see you all. I gotta know. Blue, okay. Blue, purple. Purple. I'm sensing okay, purple, orange, gold Kennett. Is there a shorter name we can call you? Oh, I don't know. I haven't thought about that. You got any ideas? Blue, fiery yellow, orange. Okay, yellow, red. Okay, you started off very cool colors, but we got some oranges and worms coming in. Can I move? Is that enough for you? I had to walk really far to get here today. This was where I was supposed to meet you, so I had to walk really far. I'm kind of tired. I don't know if I want to move a lot more. Really like birds of paradise, and those are orange. Okay, red, okay. Alright, I'm seeing. Well, let's see this way. Well, I have blue and yellow. Did anybody say pink? No. Nobody said white either. Well, that's okay. I got some of you covered in this. Maybe I'll get another one. Maybe I'll try to find some flowers you guys like. Get another one of these. Who knows? Like a lot of different types of flowers. Okay. Have you ever seen a cactus? I think so. We don't really have them around here, but I think I've seen them anyway. In somebody's garden or something. And purple, pink and white are great too. Okay. My hat is your favorite shade of red. Oh, mine too. No, green is my favorite color. I think somebody asked that earlier and I missed it. This green. Fondness for anything resembling a hydrangea or a peacock orchid. I don't know those orchids, but hydrangeas are nice. Hydrangeas are fun. Hello, yes, I'm 3 acorns tall. Favorite length of hat? Oh yeah. That's a highly specific favorite to have. Lilies and tulips. Oh, well, it's a good thing I got a tulip here. Wow. I don't have a lily though. Lilies are a little cumbersome. It depends on the lily though. Some of them are better. Some of them are a little easier. But You like my tulip? Thank you. I picked it out myself. It won't be missed. It won't be missed, I'm sure, by whoever grew it. Maybe I should procure more flowers. Maybe I could have a bigger garden. Do I like monster trucks? No, I told you I don't like loud noises. Trucks are loud. Hello. Hi, I'm Gnomelynn. Is that a tent? What? My tulip? No, it's a decoration. I just like it. What's with the white hair? I don't know. I've always had it. Ever seen a flower that's properly scarlet colored? I've seen some red flowers. Those are usually hummingbird pollinated. You know, those red flowers tend to be that tube shape. Attract hummingbirds. The really bright red ones. Do I like bread? Yeah. Yeah, bread's nice. Like how bees sleep in flowers. Oh. Is there a bee in my flower? I didn't check. I didn't check when I picked it. There might be a bee in this flower. You might be a little lost now. That's okay. Have I ever been attacked by birds of prey? No, I've been bothered by crows before. But I don't think it was an attack, really. I don't think it was an attack. I think they were just doing it for fun. Well, I mean, I guess that could still be an attack. They didn't mean to hurt me. But they don't do it anymore, at least. Can you tell Evelyn we're very thankful for introducing us to me? Okay. Introducing you to me? Yes. Yes, have I ever ridden a bird? No. No. I'm friends with some birds though. Smaller ones than crows. Smaller ones than crows. Yeah, I don't really have much shiny stuff anyway, so. Do I conduct any trade with the forest critters? Yes, sometimes. Like the chipmunk gave me my flower crown. We help each other out with things sometimes. You know, I found a bee stuck in a spider web the other day and I helped it out. I'm sure that'll come back to me in some way. I don't know David the Gnome. Why does everybody know David the Gnome? Who is this? Have I ever written a bird letters? I don't think birds can read. Maybe they can and they didn't tell me, but I don't think they can read. In Renaissance alchemy, gnomes were said to move through solid rock and earth as easily as a fish swims through water. No, we discussed this earlier. That's a different kind of gnome. I am not a kobold sort of gnome. I'm a forest gnome. A lot of people's first exposure to gnome culture. Oh yeah, I don't know him. I just know me. Any gnome-sized books? Or would I just read normal-sized books if I wanted to read? Evelyn has tried to give me books before. They're kinda big for me, but I've tried. They don't fit in my house. So they get a little damp. The animals get to them. The bugs start eating them. The pages are hard to turn. I tried. Do I feel my culture is appropriated by white suburban lawns? Yes, as I discussed earlier, I hate lawns. Lawns are bad, and anybody who thinks gnomes belong in lawns is wrong. That's not their natural habitat. Yeah, I'm literate, yeah. Yeah, the pages are hard to turn. Friends with any brownies? No. Would the what work better? I don't know what that is. Recent activities of a chaotic good barbarian? Okay. Gardens are okay sometimes. It depends on the garden. Death to lawns. True, correct. What's a gnome home like? Small. Well maintained. Humble. I do not have a lawn. No, I have a small garden. Can you hear the blades of grass weeping as they are cut? Yeah, there's actually a lot of sounds that plants make that people are too big to hear. Plants have unique sounds that they all make. That are only loud enough for those of my size and similar to hear, actually. I'm told that the humans have heard them with special equipment, though. Recently. Books printed very small to save on space. Oh, yeah, maybe I could read that. Have I been carried off by ants? No. I enjoy hearing of a human thing called the World Cup. No, I'm okay. I have plenty of cups. Maybe... I don't think a scroll would be better. I don't know. What sound does a lily pad make? The lily pad sound. What would my character alignment be? I don't know what that is. Whoa! It happened again. Since you're down there already, you dropped this dio. Thank you! Thank you. I'll bury that with the other one. No, they're gnome cups. Human cups wouldn't be useful to me. How do I feel about Ghibli movie Arrietty? Does it accurately represent the small lifestyle? I haven't seen it. I'll ask Evelyn. What's my hat made of? That's a good question. I've always had this. I didn't make it. I don't know. It's made of hat. It's made of hat. I would say fabric, but I don't think the average fabric can do this. I do know Evelyn. She asked me to be here today. Does the hat come off? No. At least I never take it off. I guess it could come off, right? Probably could come off. I don't know. Am I the what? Alcoholic type of gnome? No. Flower nectar's nice though. I don't have flower nectar all the time, you know, I like to leave it for the bugs that need it, but I have it sometimes. It's very sweet, very nice. Some flowers aren't as good as others, you know. Am I certain the hat is not just part of me? I don't think it is. Never falls off? No. Sometimes I'm afraid it will, you know, if it's really tall and like this and it's windy. I'm afraid the hat will fall off, but it hasn't yet. I have had honeysuckle. Yeah, honeysuckle's good. Yeah. I'm gonna put my tulip away now. Whoa! Gnomes wobble, but they don't fall down. Yeah, I do fall down sometimes though. But thank you. Can I walk on water if I run really fast? I don't think I can run that fast. I haven't tried. Maybe. Do I recognize that strange creature? That one in that picture? No. I ever tripped off a log or something, gotten stuck with my hat pointed into the ground? Yeah. Yeah. Am I small enough to not take fall damage? Ah. Yeah. Well. Does the pointiness of the hat correlate with my mood or something similar? Maybe. A gnome named Sherlock? No, I don't know that one. You guys know so many gnomes. Evelyn lied to me. Maybe I shouldn't come back. She's just gonna keep lying to me. She knows where I live though. I can move. I don't want to move. Well, that's okay. We'll just see how it goes for now. It's good to try new things. What do I think of hamster? I've met one once. It seemed a little out of place. I don't know if he was doing alright when I met him. But he seemed nice. Thank you. Do I have knees? Why wouldn't I not have knees? Of course I have knees. Of course I have knees. But I don't have bees' knees. I'm friends with many bugs, yes, obviously. I don't think I would make it here in the forest very well if I wasn't friends with bugs. Most bozos don't know any other gnomes? Okay. They're outliers and shouldn't be counted. Okay. Evelyn lies a lot. She lied about being a shark. Do you mean she's not a shark? Or was she lying and saying she wasn't a shark? I don't understand. You were also wondering if I had knees? What? Of course I have knees. What's my favorite bug? Oh, I don't know if I can pick. That's tough, you know. Would you look at your friends and ask and say you have a favorite friend? That's kind of oh, more of those things. Thank you. I'll bury them with the others. Anyway, I can't look at my friends and pick a favorite, you know, that'd be weird. Gnomelynn of the woods, what is my greatest wisdom? Forest good. But tree good. That's all I got. Am I wise? Do you guys think I'm wise now? Bug good too. Also bug good. And bird good. And fungus good. And snake good. Log good. We're borrowing this log here today for me to stand out enough for you to see me well. Maybe a wise guy? Wow. Wow. Well, I think it's time for me to get going. You know, it's a long trek back home from here. And I want to make it before sundown. You know, the really big moths come out at night, and I don't dislike them, but they kind of startle me sometimes. We don't talk very much. I never know what they'll do. So I want to make it back before dark. My favorite tree is the maple I live under. Maybe you two can live the gnomish life. It's hard though if you're not this small. Maybe you could look into shrinking. Do I think cats should be left outside? No, cats should not be left outside except, you know, there's like bobcats. Those belong there. People cats should not be outside, no. What are sky phantoms? I've never seen a sky phantom before. I don't believe that's real. You're lying. You just want to scare me. Don't worry about it. I'm not Evelyn, I'm Gnomelynn, and I have to go home now. I hope you've all enjoyed meeting me today. And I think I'm supposed to see you again on Tuesday. And that some of you are supposed to choose what game I'm gonna try to play on Tuesday, so... Take more of these. You can make a more durable roof than leaves. Okay, thank you. That was very loud, but thank you. Well, I was gonna say I'll bury that with the others, but I guess I'll try a roofing with it. Maybe I'll bury it for now, though. We'll see. I just replaced my roof a couple weeks ago. So, it'll be a minute before I have to change it again. Gnomes? What are those? Anyway, I should be back on Tuesday. I don't know what I'm supposed to... I don't know how Evelyn does this, but, wait, how does Evelyn do this? Can you guys tell me? Game of Gnomes? I don't know what that is. Fast-paced shooter game? I don't know what that is. But we'll see. She fumbles? Press a button. Gives us a schedule. Well, she didn't give me a schedule. All I know is Tuesday. All I know is... Whoa! Some more for the trip back. I'm gonna have a hard time carrying all of this. Thank you. I still don't know what it's for. I still don't know what this stuff is for, but thank you. I'll manage to take it back with me somehow. And I'm gonna bury it like you told me so Evelyn won't find it. For some reason. Just throws it blindsided? Aw. Okay. She says, I hope you have a good bread, a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. Okay. Well, there you have it then. There you have it then. Bye bye.